So what we're going to talk about first is the hardware way to fix it. The next way I'm going to talk about is the software way to fix it. So the first of all, with the hardware, what you want to do is you want to locate which specific AirPod is the problem. So if you have your set of AirPods and you have the right one in your ear, but you notice that the left one is causing more problems, well, what you can do is you can actually take a look at that specific AirPod. And what you want to do is you want to see if there's any crust in there, if there's a bunch of earwax, if there's a bunch of debris, just a bunch of nasty stuff built in throughout it. This isn't even that bad, but if you have AirPods and they are just crusted up disgusting, well, you have to keep in mind that these AirPods do have sensors and stuff built in all throughout. There's a sensor here, there's a sensor there, and even with the microphone down below, if there's a bunch of crust and stuff in there, it's not going to give you that good of an experience. And sometimes, I've seen this time and time again, it may actually interfere with the sensors and even its sensing within your ear itself. So your best bet is to actually clean your AirPods out thoroughly and making sure that your AirPods themselves, whichever one is the cleaner one or whichever one is giving you problems, you want to go ahead and make sure that you clean the AirPods out thoroughly. And as long as it's not an actual hardware problem with your AirPods that are totally messed up, then you should be okay. And literally just by cleaning them out, you should be able to pretty much fix the specific issue. Now let's go and say that doesn't fix the issue. Well, what you can do here is go ahead and look at the case itself, and you want to make sure that this specific AirPod case doesn't have a lot of dust and nasty stuff built in here either. You can easily get some kind of cotton swab, put it in there, clean it out, and this should theoretically end up fixing it if I'm being completely honest. What tends to happen is that if you put your AirPods in here, for example, you know how you normally do it, you put your AirPods here, you may notice that maybe one AirPod has less battery than the other one, and this can also affect the sound quality coming from them. So as long as, the AirPods are fully functional, it's just kind of like one of these type of issues, then cleaning out this specific port and making sure it has a strong connection to the actual AirPod itself can actually end up fixing the problem in and of itself. So those are pretty much the two main ways that I've seen to actually go ahead and fix the specific problem. You can also just take the AirPods out from your ears, then back in the case, close the case, open them back up, and try reconnecting them into your ear. So that's the very first method, from this, more hardware side.